Hey everybody, Jim Perry here, out getting some driving hours in with my daughter today, and the plan is to go on a little bit of an adventure at a location that had a farm and homestead, but that has been long gone, disappeared. So we thought we'd explore that area just a little bit today so we could find and make a day of it since the weather is so nice. Check in with you in a bit. So we had a little bit of a hike to get back here. We are most certainly on the location of where this homestead, where home and several barns were. Abby's still with me. Abby, say hi.
Hi.
So, clearing here. We had walked kind of along a drive that would have brought us back into this area and then back into this spot. I'll give you a real quick tour around, not wanting to identify exactly where we're at. But a very interesting hike back here. Interesting location here. So doing a little research, I see that the homestead here for sure was here in the 1930s, which makes me assume that sometime mid 1800s, maybe a little bit later, would be when this farm was established. This is a location where you can't go hiking, and want to give you a chance to see what Abby and I found today. So enjoy our walk around this property. So, finding more evidence of structures over here. Some cut off timbers, large timbers that would have been inside a barn. Most of them back here are rounded off. And then, not sure if you can see it, down in there. Let's see if I can get through the other way. Squared off with an eye bolt to hold something together. So standing in the location where I believe the home probably stood, kind of beyond this tree, there were a couple of larger structures, one off in this area, and then either standing right here or possibly just on the other side of these trees would be where the home would have been, and then the drive along that set of trees coming back in here. So we're just walking around the property a bit here, and Abby noticed this hanging from one of the trees. For those of you that don't recognize that symbol, that is a geocache hanging from the tree here. Not sure if you'll be able to see up inside there. There would be a logbook just inside there for people that are out geocaching to log their find. Kids and I have actually been geocaching for, oh gosh, probably 13 years or so. So interesting to find this out here, actually by accident. Might have to open up my app and log our find here today. Very cool. So Abby decided she wanted to take a look to see who had been here, so she opened up the logbook, and this would be an example of a micro cache, very, very small logbook. Make sure that if you come out here after this that you would want to have a pen or a pencil with, sign the log it online, return it back to its location, and move on to the next one or your hike for the day out in the woods. Not 100% positive, but kind of might have literally stumbled across an original well. Looks like it's mostly filled in, but a lot of the stuff had sunk in. I had Abby hold on to my hand as I stepped on it and really went down to about my knee in there, and I'm not interested in seeing how any far deeper it goes today. We'll have to come back when the snow melts and see what it looks like at that point. So absolutely the landing spot for building that would have been on this spot of the property. Some old timbers, part of foundation to an old barn. So you can see Abby up there. This was definitely the location of another structure back in here, just beyond the home and off to the side. Very cool. So we're gonna call it a wrap today. Abby, thanks for joining me.
You're welcome.
So we took probably 30 or 45 minutes to walk around the property here. There's just too much snow to really be able to see what's down below it. We did absolutely find evidence of the home and the outbuildings that were here, and looking forward to returning here once the snow melts and the ground thaws. Still need to check to see if it's somewhere that I can metal detect, even if it's just for surface finds. Always want to make sure that I do that so I don't get in trouble. Either way, we've had a definite warm-up in southeast Minnesota. It should be in the mid-teens today, and then we're talking about the low 30s tomorrow in the beginning of this coming week. So it was really nice to be able to get outside and enjoy the weather. And again, time out in the woods is always good for the body and the soul. Thanks for joining us today. Hope to see you soon.